Hey guys, Greg is Fun back again. We are once again going to be opening a box of Azurite Sea. We are trying to get more of the Yzma. Hopefully there will be one inside. That would be quite nice. Help me build a Blurple deck, certainly. And yeah, let's get into it. This is, again, just a little bit of a vacation from our Fabled openings. We will get back to that as soon as we can. I am uploading this while I am away in Paris, but I should be back next week with more of our regular content. Hopefully I'll have an opportunity to get out to locals and play some more, but let's not get too far ahead of us. We've got fire to pull. Okay, so let's get in. That last video was pretty awesome. If you haven't seen it, make sure you go back and see that. Got the chase cards we were looking for, and I am not angry about that. Okay, start us off with a Baymax, shall we? Let's see what treasure Baymax is holding. All right. Yeah, very pleased with that box last time, and do make sure that you check it out. Chip, Heathcliff, Fairy Ship, Gold Coin. As you can tell, we're zipping through this because it's a booster box, and that means a long video sometimes. Prince Naveen, Pluto. We got Pixie Dust, Tigger for our first rare, and behind that we've got a Calhoun, Fire, and Jasmine. Yeah, that Calhoun is still a banger, and we are always happy to have another copy. I would love to have an all-resist deck, and having the Nala from Fabled is certainly going to go a long way toward that. I won't give in. Toodles, White Rose, we got Kakamora, Sail of the Azurite Sea, Mr. Arrow, John Silver, Billy Bones. Our last uncommon is the Walrus. Follow that up with our first rare, Captain Hook Underhanded. While this character is exerted, opposing pirate characters can't quest. Now, that could be awesome. However, I mean, like, there's not a ton of pirate in the meta. Strong deck, good deck, fun deck, but not really at the top of the meta. And behind him, we've got a legendary Hades. Check that out. Strong Arm for our first legendary. Let's go ahead and get him sleeved. We'll put him on display. Very nice. Exert him, pay 3, banish one of your characters, and you get to banish one of your opponent's characters. Not bad for our second pack. Not bad for our second pack indeed. Now, I am not going to harbor any illusions that we're going to have a repeat box. The last one was amazing. I probably think we'll probably get 3 total legendaries, but we'll find out. Obviously, Rue, Heffalumps and Woozles. We got Genie, Markowski, Aunt Cass, Hercules, Megabot, Vanellope von Schweetz, Mr. Smee. Behind that, we've got our first rare, which is Baymax. Follow that up with a super rare Lilo. Not going to be angry about that. And we got a Dawson on the end. All of this being said, I have quite a few of the Lilo promo from the collector box. I may have gone a little bit overboard on that. Oops. Really excited for the Elsa collector boxes to come out. Like to get a couple of those. Dale, Alistair, Juju, Lead the Way, Jumbo Pop, Kakamora. I'm not really sure what they have in them for packs. I imagine it's going to be another 5 packs, random assortment. Nick Wild, Owl, Myrtle, Mama Odie for our first rare. Follow that up by Safe and Sound. And on the end, we've got a foil Calhoun. Okay. Get at it. Very nice. That's 2 this box. 1 foil, 1 regular. That, my friends, is worthy of the fire. Simba, Dawson, Rafiki. We got Skull Rock. We got Nick Wilde, Kohut, Wasabi, Scrump, Peter Pan. Behind that, we've got Super Rare Gadget, which means our next card is Super Rare or better. And it is a Peter Pan Neverland Prankster. And some foil sunglasses. Shiny. All right. We like the shiny. We always appreciate the shiny. So we will see if my prediction holds true and we get 3 legendaries. I hope for more, of course, but I think that we got so lucky the last time, it's not likely to happen again. Prepare to board, Making Magic, Moana, Sour Bill, Twin Fire, Jasmine. We got Tuk Tuk, Magic Carpet. First rare is Goofy, Flying Goof. Follow that up with a Hiram Flaversham, and a Tuk Tuk on the end. 2 packs left in this first of our 3 stacks. Let's see. Is this where we're hiding the good stuff? The real good stuff? Good job. Good job. Gazelle, Merry on Birthday, Thievery. Again, I said this before. This, I think, is a card being slept on. Institute of Technology, John Silver, Basil. Card, Shoulders, Spear. Can't say it. Forgive me. Training Dummy. First rare is Stitch, the Alien Buccaneer. Very nice. Love to see it. And behind that, we have a super rare Mad Hatter Eccentric Host, which is, again, one that I think is being slept on. Because that ability to look at the top card of your opponent's deck, choose to put it back or to discard it is... Anytime that you can control your opponent, their deck, and their ability to do things, that's a very powerful effect. Chip, Heathcliff, Sisu, we got a Boo, we got Baymax, still here, Plickly, Gopher, Lose the Way, and behind that we've got our first rare, which is Maleficent Staff, which, guys, I am mourning the loss of Bounce. This card could have been so good. Whenever one of your opponent's characters, items, or locations is returned to their hand from play, gain 1 lore. Kakamora, Pirate Chief. Behind that, we've got an Alistair Cray. Yeah, that Maleficent Staff. I mourn. I pine for thee. All right, next up, another Yzma pack. Is there an Yzma inside? I would certainly not be angry at that. I could definitely use another Yzma. Really, really hoping. Good job. Good job. Toodles, Making Magic, Moana, Jim Hawkins, Mr. Arrow, Scrump, Unfortunate Situation, Lose the Way. First rare is Mr. Big. Second rare is Rescue Rangers Submarine. And behind that, we've got a super rare foil Gadget Hack Wrench. That's 2 super rare foils. That's 2 super rare foils. Just noting that aloud. Because the first one was a Calhoun. I won't give in. I won't give up. No, I won't give in till I reach the end. Then I'll start again. Markowski. Sail the Azurite Sea. We got Twin Fire. The Islands I Pulled from the Sea. Jim Hawkins. Scar. Tempestuous Lion. Behind that, our first rare is Seeking the Half Crown. Our second one is Goofy the Expert Shipwright. And behind him, we've got a rare You Came Back. The Lilo and Stitch live action just recently came out on Disney Plus. I started that with my kids, but we had to stop. I'm anxious to get back to it. I haven't seen it yet. My oldest daughter has seen it. My younger daughter has not seen it yet. I'm excited to get back to it. What do you guys think? Did you see it? Was it any good in your opinion? Very Merry on Birthday. Did they stick close enough to the original, or should they have done a like? I kind of go back and forth. I really appreciate when they do a shot for shot remake of the cartoon into live action. Helping Hand, John Silver, Prince Philip. For that reason, I thought that the How to Train Your Dragon was excellent. I really liked that one. Hot Potato, follow that up with Chippendale Rescue Recovery Rangers, Mr. Smee for a super rare, and on the end we've got an uncommon Dale. Shiny, shiny, shiny. You know, another thing I'm just remembering and noticing is I haven't had much opportunity in the Fabled stuff that I've been opening. I've had a lot of opportunities where I pull the foil and the non-foil of the same card in the same pack, so then I go shiny, not shiny, shiny, not shiny. I'm not having that happen very often here. Rabbit, Galactic Communicator, we got Iago, Aladdin, Ben, Sunglasses, Microbots, Chip. Follow it up with our last uncommon, excuse me. I got ahead of myself. First rare is Owl Island, second rare is Raya, and on the end we've got a common Basil, the Hypnotized Mouse. So I'm not sure, maybe the shiny, not shiny is part of the Fabled wonkiness. I shouldn't call it wonkiness. I actually prefer the more randomized nature. This is very procedural this way, and I harken back to the first sets of Magic and like the earlier card games. I remember back Star Wars, the Decipher card game. You could get a lot more than just the one rare, the set number of given rarities. Mosquito Bite, Prepare Your Bot, David. Super rare, Madam Mim. Follow that up with a super rare or better, which is a legendary Genie Wonderful Trickster and a Genie Excited Shipbuilder. It's kind of shiny, not shiny. It's kind of shiny, not shiny. All right. You know, I was actually looking at this card last night. I had another copy, and I was doing some organization, trying to build a Blurple deck, like I've mentioned recently. This card, if only this Forbidden Treasure was not there, like if they had modified this to be discard all but one of your cards, that would have been a top meta card. But as it is, it's a little bit of a letdown. I mean, the first turn you play, you can go through and do amazing things, but after that first turn, kind of rough. Chief Bogo, we got Fred, the Carpenter, Thievery, Baymax's Healthcare Chip, Galactic Council Chamber, Aladdin for an uncommon, Mickey Mouse for an uncommon, Diablo, Obedient Raven. Follow that up with our first rare, which is Hiro Hamada. And behind him, we've got a super rare Jafar, the Power-Hungry Vizier. And follow that up on the end with an uncommon Scar, Tempestuous Lion. Now, I oftentimes comment on art, and this one I think is remarkable. I think that it looks absolutely gorgeous in the foil because it's a storm. You can see the lightning in there, and just the color palette is very it kind of washes out Scar because everything is so bright, but it looks just absolutely incredible as a full composition. Let's see. Peter Brockhammer, you did real good. You did real good there. All right. Next up, second to last pack of this third, the second third, is there fire behind? I mean, in terms of just pure artwork, that last that last one with the scar, that was fire. But it wasn't. It's not a super meta relevant card, so I can't give it the full fire. We got a Mickey with a little bit of a blemish. Can't tell if that is. Can't tell if that's just a printing defect or if was an issue with cutting it. But anyways, it's a nice little curio. I do kind of enjoy, even though they're not like they make the card a little bit less desirable from the pricing perspective, but I think that they're fun little curios. Dr. Delbert. We got Dale. Ambush for our first rare. Second rare is Genie Wish Fulfilled, which is a banger. Love seeing that. Follow that up with I can do it! I can do it, guys! Shiny. Not shiny. Shiny. Not shiny. All right. You got to amuse yourself. You got to amuse yourself. And that, my friends, I certainly did. Let's get at it. Next one up. Boy, we got to speed things up. We got to speed things up. Okay. Mr. Litwack. Follow that up with a Perilous Maze, Mad Hatter's Teapot, Adora Weasel Winthrop, Institute of Technology, I'm Still Here, Bellwether, Hey Hey, John Darling for our last uncommon, and we got a rare Kanga for our first rare, and a super rare Minnie Mouse behind that. Yokai rare. This is another one that's got really interesting art. You can see all the nanobots behind him, but these kind of circular patterns behind that, those intrigue me, and they really pop with the foiling. All right, last third of the box. Let's get at it. Okay, Mr. Litwack. We got Basil. We got Tinkerbell, Aladdin, Yokai, Mullins, Honey Lemon, Yokai again, Grand Councilwoman. We got the Pooh Pirate Ship. We got a Wreck-It Ralph Legendary. Beautiful. And a Nick Wilde on the end. Let's get you, Wreck-It Ralph. Let's get you, Ham Hands, into a sleeve and put on display. Okay. Looking pretty strong here, guys. Looking pretty strong. We might just have ourselves another 4 legendary box. We'll find out. But I only think that just based on the number of packs left and the fact that we have that, I don't know. That the previous box was pretty awesome. So I don't want to believe it's going to happen again. Longboat, Jim Hawkins, Tinkerbell. First rare is Moana. Second rare is a super rare Jafar, Power Hungry Vizier, and we got a gold coin on the end. Always moving, never stopping. Let's crank it out. What do you think? Should I do a super pack? Yeah, I'll do a super pack. We got the last couple of packs here. 1, 2, 3. Next up, take off the last card. 1, 2, 3. Code card off to the side. 1, 2, 3. Next up, code card 1, 2, 3. That's how it goes. And you're going to get a stack of pure bliss. Stack of pure bliss coming right up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. That one's a little sticky. All right, 1, 2, 3. And I'll be interested in hearing what you guys think of these stacked packs. Do you like them? Is it interesting to watch? I kind of get a kick out of the idea. And then I'll save that last pack to do the traditional way. Maybe we'll get some last pack magic. We'll find out. Code card, we got 1, 2, 3. And now, let's see what we get. First up is a King's Sensor Core. Second one is You Came Back, and we got a rare Kanga for our foil. Zipper. Super rare Mickey Mouse Pirate Captain. I traded away my promo, and I kind of wish I hadn't. That was a nice looking card. Foil super rare Jim Hawkins. That's our third foil super rare. Madam Mim, Monterey Jack, King Hubert, Pete, Bend to My Will super rare. Follow that up with a Mr. Litwack, Gogo Tamago rare meta relevant card. Follow that up with a Tiana. All right. That is the fire, guys. That is the fire right there. Let me make sure that I get you sleeved, lady. Let me get you sleeved. Very nice. Very, very nice. What did you guys think of that super pack? I like it. I think it's kind of fun. It gets you right to the good stuff. Get you right to the good stuff. And the fact that we were able to end it on that legendary Tiana, I think that's incredible. All right, guys, our last pack of the opening, last pack until you get back to your regularly scheduled programming, is right here. We got a Naveen, Gazelle, White Rose, Kakamora, Gadget, Mr. Arrow, Prepare Your Bot, David, Megabot. Behind that, our first rare, Tadashi Hamada. Our second rare is a Rafiki Ethereal Guide. Look at those stats. 966, Quest for 4, Shift 7, Astral Attunement. During your turn, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, you may draw a card. I don't know why that isn't used in Blurple more often, because you can easily get his ink cost. That is a banger. All right, guys, our last card is a Donald Duck First Mate, and I am not angry about that box. Look at that. It exceeded my expectations, and I am super happy about that. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you again next time. Just a refresher, we got Tiana, we got Ham Hands, we got Genie, and we've got Hades for our fire pulls today. And I hope that you guys have a great rest of your week. I'll see you again soon. Bye.